Buying WOP is very easy. Here on the channel, there's a video with a series of simple steps to follow to acquire WOP. However, if you are in the US, the process is a little different, since we must take an additional step to buy WOP. The only difference between buying from one site and another is that Binance.com gives us the option to withdraw our BNB to two different networks. BNB BEP2, which is from the Binance Chain network, and BNB BEP20, which is from the Binance Smart Chain network. While Binance.US, that is Binance USA, only allows us to withdraw BNB BEP2, that is from the Binance Chain network, we know that WOP is on the Binance Smart Chain network, so it is a BEP20 token. So if Binance USA only allows us to withdraw BEP2, we need an intermediate step that allows us to receive those BNB BEP2, but also allows us to withdraw it as BNB BEP20, which is from the Binance Smart Chain network, okay? To achieve this, we must install the Binance Chain wallet. We will receive the BNB BEP2 there and send it to our Metamask as BNB BEP20. Once we have the BNB in our Metamask, the steps are exactly the same to buy WOP. We will see this later. The first thing we must do then is install the Binance Chain wallet. I am in the Chrome Web Store. Always remember to access official links to maintain security. This link, as well as all the other sites shown in this video, you will find in the video description. To install the Binance Chain wallet, we are simply click Add to Chrome here. I get this message and it tells me that the wallet can read and modify all the data of the website that it visits and modify the data that is copied and pasted. I click on Add Extension. Once it is installed, we will have it in this section of the extensions. If we cannot see the extension here, we are simply going to click here. We select the wallet. We click on the spin. And here we have it. To open it, we click it and it will give us two options. If we already have a wallet, we can import it. In this case, I will indicate that I am new, so I do not have a wallet. So I choose this option. It then asks me to create a password with certain characteristics. 8 characters, 1 uppercase character, and 1 symbol. Once I have created the password in this section, I have to confirm it down here. Once my password is confirmed, the Continue button is enabled. We click on it. Now it shows me my recovery phrase, which consists of 12 words. You have to save these 12 words quite well. Remember to do all this process privately so that no one can see these words, and neither can your computer. Remember very well to save your password as well as these recovery words, because if for any reason you lose access to your PC, with these words you can restore this wallet on another device. I recommend that you write these words on a piece of paper and keep that paper very well. Do not save it digitally, much less on a device that is connected to the internet, okay? Once you have copied these words in order, we click on Continue. And it asks me to place word number 6, number 9, and number 10. Once we have placed these words, we click on Continue. This way, we create our wallet. I click on Understood. Now that we have the Binance Chain wallet installed, we have to send the BNB BEP2 to this wallet. I go to Binance.US. I'm in the withdrawals part, and if you notice here, it only allows me to select the BEP2 network. If we compare it to Binance.com, it allows me to choose between the Binance Chain network, that is the BEP2 network, and the Binance Smart Chain BEP20 network. This is the main difference between US Binance and Binance.com, and this is why we need the Binance Chain wallet. As I do not reside in the US, I do not have a Binance US account. So I am going to make the move with Binance.com, pretending that I am on Binance.us. We are going to omit this option, and we are going to only have the BNB BEP2 option. What will be the same as being Binance USA, okay? So I am going to omit this option to be in the same conditions. In my balance, I have 0.10 BNB. Remember that we are pretending to be in Binance USA. So I am going to omit this option, and I will only choose the option that I will have, which will be Binance Chain BNB BEP2. To do so, I go to my wallet, the one we have just installed, and something we have to be very careful with it is choosing in which network we are going to send this BNB BEP2. By default, I was left with the Binance Smart Chain network when creating the wallet. We have seen that we are going to withdraw BNB BEP2, so here we have to change the network. The network corresponding to BEP2 is the Binance Chain network, so I am going to select it. Before you select it, please note how this address changes when you select this network. We see that it starts at 0x9. I select the network, and we can see that it has changed to BNB1. This is really important as we cannot send BNB BEP2 to the Binance Smart Chain network because they are not supported. If we do that, we are going to lose the BNB BEP2, okay? So always check what network you are on. The one that receives BNB BEP2 is Binance Chain network, so copy this address. I notice that it ends in G5K, and I paste it here. I confirm that it ends in G5K. It is correct. Once I have pasted the address here, I indicate the amount to send. In this case, I click on maximum. It takes 0.10 from my balance. It tells me the cost of the transaction. I click send. And I get a message pointing out that I have not entered the data in the memo. In this case, here it says that it is optional, so I click confirm. It asks me to enter a verification code that will be sent to my email. I indicated to send me the code. I have 60 seconds to enter the code. I paste the code, and it asks me for Google double-factor authentication code, so I just type it. And I click on this button here. My request has been sent. I see that the transaction is being processed. After the transaction is complete, we will be able to see the BNB here in our wallet. We have to send this BNB to our Metamask. I enter my password. I copy this address that is from Binance Smart Chain. With one click, it is copied. I see that it ends in 7074. I go to the Binance Chain wallet. I select the BNB. I click send. I paste the address that I just copied here. I confirm that it ends in 7074. It is correct. It asks me for the amount to send. I click on maximum, and here is a note. cross-chain transfer to Binance Smart Chain, which means that these BNB that are BEP2 will change the chain during the process, which is what we need BNB BEP20. I click on Send. Here it shows me that the transaction will be from the BEP2 network to the Binance Smart Chain BEP20 network. And I also get a summary of the transaction, as well as the transaction cost in the network, and I click Send. It tells me the transaction has been successful. I see that I no longer have BNB here. I go to my Metamask. Now we just have to wait for the BNB to arrive. And here what I had 0.10, now I have 0.20. Now that we have BNB BEP20, which are what we need within our Metamask, we can proceed to buy WOP. To buy WOP, I am going to teach you how to do it in 1 inch. The first thing we have to do is indicate the network with which we are going to buy or we are going to be interacting with the platform. By default, it comes in Ethereum. I click on it and change it to Binance. The next thing we must do is connect our wallet. We have to accept the terms and conditions. I advise you to read them. For reasons of time, I will simply click Accept. It tells me that I will be connected through the Binance network and ask me to choose one of the wallets to connect. In this case, we connect Metamask. I click on it and it asks me to select the account to connect. In this case, it is account 1, which is the one with the balance in BNB. I press Next and I click Connect. It makes the connection and automatically tells me the balance that I have here, which is the same that I have in my wallet. Now what we have to do is indicate the currency we are going to use to pay, which is BNB, and the token that we want to buy, in this case, the WOP. To buy, we simply have to indicate the amount of BNB we want to spend. In my case, it will be 0.10. Remember not to spend your entire balance because transaction costs are paid in BNB, okay? I'm going to buy 0.10 BNB, which will give me 24.26 WOP. To continue, we'll click on Swap Token. It asks me to confirm the swap. The transaction begins in my wallet. The Metamask opens so you can confirm this transaction. I confirm it, and the transaction is processing. I press Close. I get a message that my BNB has been changed to WOP. I open my Metamask. Here I see that I no longer have 0.20 BNB, but I have 0.10, and here where I had 0 WOP, I have 24.26, which is the amount indicated here. This is how we buy WOP from the US. We have also learned how to buy on the 1 inch platform. Let us also remember that once we have finished using the Metamask, we must disconnect it from any site to which we have connected it. Here I see that my Metamask tells me that it is connected. I click it. It tells me that 1 inch has an account connected to this side, which is account 1. To disconnect it, I click on these 3 points, and I click Disconnect this account. I get a message saying that Metamask is not connected to this side. I close it, and just to confirm, I click on these 3 points here. I click on Connected Sites, and it has to tell me that account 1 is not connected to any site. I close it. And let us also remember that once we stop using our Metamask, always close session. The same for our security, although we have already done the process of passing our BNB BEP2 to BNB BEP20, it will be good to always log out. To do this, we click on this icon here and we click Unlock.